live. Hello, everyone. We're back, but we're back in an unusual way. Um, as you can see, our old intro and no background. We're in space. That's why. Just kidding. Hi, Chris. How are you?
Doing pretty good. How are you, Kat?
I'm doing great. Thank you. As we took a break for the winter, and we're back. But we're good. The show must go on, right? So hopefully Chris can the our CEO can join us in a bit. But we have here today something very special that the community really needs to hear. So Chris is here to tell us all about that. So Chris, why don't you please tell us a little bit about yourself first?
Yes. Well, I'm a reptile keeper, just like probably everyone around here. Sammy, that's one of my buddies right there.
Mm.
Um, I've been into the reptile hobby since I was 2 years old. I got to see a cobra up in Tulsa. My mom said I was glued to that thing. That I was screaming and kicking whenever they pulled me away from it. Um, it was inside of a glass cage. They have a picture somewhere of that, but ever since then, I could remember I was always jumping out of a car after a horned lizard. I was shoving my hand up under a tire after this lizard or this real pretty brown snake that I found it was a copperhead.
Mm.
Luckily, I've never been bit. Knock on wood that I'm not going to get bit because I do have venomous reptiles in here. Um, and when I was 10, I had a tragic incident that happened, and that was a real dark time of my life. And I got surprised with my first exotic was a bearded dragon.
Mm.
That kind of changed everything. And by the time I was like 14, 15, I was taking care of like 50 to 40 reptiles. Um, and then
Oh.
that kind of parents, you know how they are, they get in their mindset and they get rid of some things and stuff like that. So I had to restart my collection. I hate calling it a collection because they're not an item, they're animals. But I started three times, and this is my third attempt. And I am being a real close eye on what I have in here and what I work with. But like I said, I've been in this. I'm 34 now, so I've been in this for basically my whole life. And I'm an average herper. I take my kids out to go looking for reptiles. Um, I even run a rescue group here in my local town where you have a snake or a turtle or even an alligator in your yard or something like that. You can call me or one of my buddies, and we'll come out and get it and relocate it. Um, I personally got taught that from my buddy from the Southeastern Reptile Rescue over there in South Carolina. But yeah, I do educational shows now with my reptiles, trying to get the whole stigma of a good snake's a dead snake to being changed. And what's awesome is I'm being recognized lately from the mayor to the local police department, the sheriff, animal controls calling me and all this stuff. Um, they're calling me for like what they find, have me come get, or like for instance, I have a festival coming up that is for Earth Day. The mayor wanted me to bring out a few of my reptiles to show everybody there. So um,
Wow, that is a full load of incredibles.
I
Real
can
quick, quick.
I cannot sit still. I have ADHD. If I sit still, like right now, my feet are twitching.
No, you're fine. Okay, so before we get into more of your rescue business, please tell us how you met Sammy and how that story went down.
Sammy and I have a really close friend, Holly from Texom Exotics. And when I went down to the Dallas NRBC show, Sammy flew in, and that's where I got to meet Sammy and all that. Um, he got one of his shirts, and people love it. It's my only pink shirt I have, and the only one I will own is Sammy's. Um,
Mhm.
Sammy's a really good guy. I'm
Yes.
always looking forward to every morning that freaking message pops up. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you have a great day and don't work too hard.
Exactly. We love you, Sammy.
Sammy, you need to get back down here.
Yeah, he's doing so great right now. He actually just had a show in Springfield, Massachusetts. So if you missed that show, But yeah, he's going to be doing a lot of other shows, White Plains, Gettysburg, hopefully. And so if you guys have not met Sammy, the bull python, Mr. 2%, please go check him out. He has incredible ball pythons from scramblers, Gen X, you name it. Whatever you want, he's got it. So, yes, see, um, he's going to try and be there next year. There you go.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. So please on Instagram, hit him up. Do you have one of his shirts with you right now or
No, it's actually in the closet, hanging up right
oh,
now,
okay. 1 second.
but it still looks brand new.
I don't know, his shirts are like crisp and like so shiny.
Yeah, definitely. They are. It makes
Yeah.
me look darker when I wear it.
Yeah. All right, guys. To
Hey, Mark.
get in touch with Sammy right
Yep.
there. Okay. Tell him Chris and Kat sent you, and you will have the best customer service you could ever get. All right. So, oh, hello, Mark. Thank you for hopping on. Oh, Mark and Reptile. That's Kyle.
Yep. Oh, Kyle, then.
Kyle.
Sorry.
That's never
I
gonna
talked to him
change.
over on Instagram. I just never, I'm real bad with names.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Okay. So the animal rescue. This is one of the opportunities where not just breeders, but people in the community that have animals that are just getting into the hobby, there's a lot of stigma into that they get the animal and then they're like, oh, it's so great, it's pretty, it's this, is that. But then a week later, it either dies or they realize that it's gonna grow big and they don't know what to do with it. So this is where it leads to either they ship it off somewhere, throw it out back into the wild or something like that, and then it just causes and too much problems and it builds up, right?
Yep.
So you have a solution for everybody. So let's hear that solution on how people, if they have questions, what is the steps to, if they have an animal and they can't take care of it and they want to bring it to a rescue place, like what kind of things that they can do?
Okay, I'm gonna speak just basically on my situation here. If you have an animal and you don't want to, it's like life's changed for you or something like that, and you just can't take care of it no more, or you just choose not to. It's like, for instance, you're saying, Cat, that it
Yeah.
got too big or something.
Mm-hmm.
You can call the game warden. A lot of times the game wardens around here, they're really cool and all that here in Oklahoma. They're nothing like what you hear in Florida or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my game warden will call me, let me know where the fish are buying at. But you can call them. They have a little list of people that they know that would take animals in. You can talk to your local pet store. They get a little list of people that take them in, and you can just do a general Google search on a reptile rescue and find, like for instance, I know somebody, the exotic animal rescue up in OKC. If you call her, she knows a bunch of people throughout the state of Oklahoma and Texas, Kansas that may, hey, you're over here, this person would be closer to you. So there's multiple ways on just, hey, just pick your phone up and do your research to find that. But I do, like right now, I'm not really taking in exotic reptiles, and it's because we're moving. We're actually going to go stay in a camper, and my animals are going to be moved into a smaller building that's going to be solar powered and everything that I have to build myself. But we're going in a camper so I can build a house, and then once I get the house built in a couple of years, I'm going to pick back up on the exotic rescue side of things. But I am licensed here in the state of Oklahoma to go and catch the native reptiles. As a reptile person, as soon as somebody down the road finds out you have a snake, they whip their phone out and show you, well, here's the snake, I cut the head off. That lights a fire under me. I'm like, you don't want me doing that to a cat, so why would y'all do that to a snake?
Yeah.
So I started telling people, if you will call me, here's my number, call me. I will come get this snake for free just to see it live. And then, like I said, I started talking to different rescue groups and all that stuff that do natives, like the Southeastern Reptile Rescue, to talked to him, and he explained to me like a lot of these snakes, you take them about maybe a quarter mile away, and they're not going to come back. So um, I get in a lot of copperheads, a lot of rat snakes, occasionally canebrake timber rattlers. I
Mhm.
caught one pygmy that was caught on. A lot of turtles, a lot of turtles. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
I just literally go there and rescue, get them, bag them up, and take them about maybe as close as I can to the house, but further away so they don't come back. That
Right.
and just turn them loose because if you take, let's say, adult copperhead and take them clear across county and drop off, biologically he's already dead. You just
Oh.
put that animal in a space to where he doesn't know where food is, he doesn't know where shelter is, he doesn't know where water's at. He's just setting out a sitting duck, and something's going to pick him off. You can do
Mhm.
that with babies, like neonates, but not adult animals.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
yeah,
I hear that
each
too. Yeah, I
and
hear
each
that too.
reptile has different ranges. Like I think it's your female timbers can have up to a 12-mile range, while your males only have like a mile. So you got to be kind of weary on where you relocate that animal to know, am I taking it out of its range or am I keeping it in its own range, but am I getting it further enough away that I won't meet a shotgun or a backhoe or anything?
Exactly. And not a lot of people know that, especially with turtles, you can't just put them back from where
No.
you got them from. Like, oh, I got this turtle from a pet store. Let me just go put it into the wild. No, you can't do that. And a lot of people don't know that and they think it's fine, it's normal, but it's causing a lot of damage not only to the ecosystem but to the animal itself. It will die. Not,
Yeah, it will. It does not have the immune system
mhm,
to battle anything that's in the wild. And then you
right.
take a chance of introducing something to the wild that the native animals can't battle against.
Yeah, exactly. Quick shout out to Adrian, Eastern Box Turtles. He deals with a lot of species of these turtles and he's very knowledgeable. So go check him out. Anyone who's watching, go check him out on Instagram. And also Cameron, Crocodile Cam. He does a lot of work with rattlesnakes and getting them from the wild, and people call if there's a snake in the house or something like that. He goes and he rescues the snake. So also go check out his channel on YouTube, Adventures of Crocodile Cam. So it's like people like that and you that do
Hmm.
so much for the community. And it's like what the Spider-Man says, I'm just the little guy doing it for the little guy. But no, you're doing something great and not a lot of people know about this. So you coming on this show is gonna help a lot of people gain more knowledge and know more stuff about what to do about animals that they don't want.
Yeah,
And
and when you're going to these rescues, you
mhm,
know how many times I get told, it's a cottonmouth, it's a cottonmouth, it's a cottonmouth. Get there, it's just a rat snake, or it's a rattlesnake, it's a rat snake, or I just saw a brown snake. Okay, then you might just saw a copperhead.
yeah,
Um, you go into these calls, you got to be one weary of the people too, because you don't know who you're going in contact with. You
yeah,
don't know what's in their yard. If they have a big dog or something like that, might be vicious. But at the same time, too, you don't want to go to these calls not being trained on how to work with a venomous snake.
that's true.
Because yeah, technically I'm supposed to have insurance when I go to these calls. I don't because that's just too expensive.
Yeah, yeah,
And but I'm literally getting there, going into the yard, grab the snake with a hook, put it in a snake bag,
yeah.
um, get it out of there.
Yeah, you're risking your life, but you're doing it because you have experience. Now that
I've
this is
been yeah, I've been working with the native reptiles. Oh boy, years. I've been working. I used to live out west Oklahoma, and that's one thing you came in contact with more than anything else is rattlesnakes,
mhm,
especially western diamondbacks, and yeah, you had to learn to work with them and stuff like that.
yeah, that's true. But I'm glad that you picked up on this job. Basically, that's your living. This is your biggest living achievement is dealing with these animals, and you're not just dealing with these animals. Whoa! Technical difficulties. We'll be right back. 1 second. I have a ghost in here. That's why. No, I'm just kidding.
We got one in summer in the house. I hear noise. I hear stuff in the middle of the night when I get up to go to work. I literally heard someone go, "Hey!" and the kids and everybody was still asleep. And the cat and me both looked at the same direction. I know we have something in there.
That's funny. But yeah, so you love animals, we love animals, and the biggest thing that anybody could do, is to help animals, do something. You know that saying, you see something, say something,
Yeah.
not in New York, but yeah, it's the same with these animals. You see an animal, beware, call like some special authority, or don't just pick it up. Like, as much as you want to pick it up and bring it to a shelter or bring it to a rescue place, make sure you have the proper precautions before you pick up an animal, because you might not know, oh yeah, that's a garter snake, and it's not. Or
Yeah, I've been dealing with the reptiles in my area for the state of Oklahoma and North Texas so much that you can just tell me a color, you can tell me the habitat, and I'll tell you what everything that's in that habitat. I know all the species we have here in my state. Um, I know what their type of venom is. I know their habits and all this other stuff. So, and it's because I'm doing this so long that I just read field guides. I'll just read books, scientific papers. What if it was reptile related? I read it.
yeah, that's perfect. And I think everyone should have that capability, not just
Yeah,
doing your research and on what animal you're wanting, but on the animal. If someone just says, hey, do you know anything about this animal, and you're like, no, that's a missed opportunity. So
yep.
any chance that you can have that to learn about a certain animal that you don't know about it, do it.
Also, what's really cool is since I got clarification through our police department,
Hmm.
I can put a little blinking light on top of the car and actually hot rod downtown and run stoplights.
No way.
Because I told him, I was like, I had a call where it was two copperheads in this lady's bed and she was 90 years old. And I showed them the pictures and everything. And they're like, wow, yeah, you get a call like that, you can get there as quick as you can. I was like, sweet.
Wow. That's, imagine. Oh my goodness. So, what's the most wildest animal you've ever encountered with this type of work that you do?
Oh, boy. I think my favorite one was when I caught like a 5 foot timber rattler.
Hmm.
Um, it was in someone's their dash of their truck
Oh
because
my
it
god.
was the top they left the windows down and
Yep.
all.
Hmm.
And they said they got in, and when they started, they heard a rattle. And they
Hmm.
jumped out of that thing, and yeah, we had to unbolt the dash, and we took it really closely. And when we undid it, they were just curled up, big old rattlesnake, and that was awesome. Actually, my wife has the picture on her phone where I was holding it by the tail and supporting it by the hook because it was just so massive. It was a big rattlesnake.
Oh
Um,
my
there's
goodness.
that one, but catching our little jeweled reptile here in the state,
Mhm.
the Texas horn lizard. Those
Oh.
things are always awesome. I don't care how many I catch. That right there, the little horn lizards are just
Hmm.
the if my, beautiful little lizards. Um, yeah, we love just going out West Oklahoma and catching, finding those things. And whatever I catch in the wild and whatever I catch on the rescue thing,
Hmm.
nothing comes in this room. I am allowed to bring animals to my house if they need help. For instance, I've rescued a Texas rat, and she was about 4 foot, but she went into a glue trap. So, if anybody doesn't know how to get a glue trap off, if you use just cooking vegetable oil or virgin olive oil,
Hmm.
that will eat at the glue and it'll get it right off of there. It
Wow.
takes a little bit of time, but it will eventually come off. And there's a video on my YouTube where I was doing that and where I turned her loose. And she might have been actually 6 feet. I don't know how big she was. I don't. My cobra is moving around right now.
Can you show us? Here, I'm gonna blow you up real quick.
It
Where?
just went down.
Where? Oh, okay. Wait, is that one enclosure or is it connected?
That's one enclosure. It's three enclosures. The middle one has my ornamental, and the other one way down there has my male mangrove pit viper.
Wait, what do you mean ornamental? A tarantula?
Um, yeah, again, Indian ornamental. I don't know the scientific names.
Yeah, yeah, you're
I'm still
the
learning.
growth area. Yep. Oh
I'm
my
starting to
goodness.
go down the slope of tarantulas. Like I plan on, I'm going to be turned loose in the NRBC show with a tax return,
Mm-hmm.
and I told my wife no reptiles, but I did not say nothing about tarantulas.
Okay. Uh, hello. So you also taken rescues for tarantulas or no?
No, I don't because a lot of them, I just tell people just leave them alone.
Oh.
You see the Texas brown tarantula, one thing it's doing, I said, leave that gentleman alone. He's just out there trying to find a
Yep.
woman. That's
Mm-hmm.
all he's trying to do. He's not going to bug you, and a lot of people just let him go. I
Yeah.
actually got people coming up to me telling me, "Hey, since I seen you on YouTube or seen you at Lost Street Brewery or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
listen to how you talk. I stopped running snakes over. I actually stopped and helped the turtle cross the road.
Yeah.
I stopped and let a raccoon cross the road." And I'm thinking like that's the best thing I can hear is, hey, maybe we can actually get a movement going in this area. And ultimately, another thing too is if anything comes to the state of Oklahoma with legislation or anything,
Yep.
I'm hoping we get enough people thinking these things are not evil that they'll go and fight too.
Oh, that's true.
That's another thing I've been kind of wondering because I'm actually supposed to be talking to a couple of people that's going to help me write up a bill that will legalize alligators to be kept under the license that we can, the same license that we use for our venomous snakes.
Wow. Okay, so what would happen if someone had brought a caiman or a crocodile or any type of big animal that's not legal in this, your state or whatever?
That is why I have garden ponds sitting outside.
Okay.
I'm already set up because I'm being told I'm going to get a saltwater crocodile one of these days.
Ah,
They said they get them sent through the USPS, not FedEx. So animal control is able to confiscate them then. And I literally got told, "Hey, good, you keep reptiles, you take them in. We're going to give you a salty." I was like, well, first they asked, is like, can you take a saltwater crocodile? And they're like, it'll be a baby, but you know how big those things get. And I was like, yeah, I know how big they get. So they're like, can you take care of it? And I was like, I plan on having 2 acres. I got buddies with a backhoe. We can dig a pond. We have enough invasive pigs running around here, and I have a fully automatic MSR-10 assault rifle that is set for pig hunting. Yes,
wow.
I can take care of a salty.
Oh my goodness. Okay, please keep me updated on that
Oh,
project.
I am getting more like crocodiles. I'm 100% getting that. I'm getting 2 of them. I ain't getting the babies until we have the house built
Uh-huh.
because I'm going to get either a 4,000 or a bigger pond
Mm-hmm.
and put in the ground with a waterfall to filter it with a landing area. And then I'm going to put a building up over that. And then we're
Okay.
going to make the ceiling retractable. So therefore, on like sunny days or stormy days, we can in the summertime, in the
Yeah.
spring, we can open this roof up and let it completely be natural in there. But during the winter, we can shut it to insulate it.
Perfect. That's amazing. So you had mentioned that something about a zoo in the works.
I At first it was just, hey, I've got animals that can grow. I got 2 Burmese pythons. I've got one Siloaces reticulated python named Elvira, and she's a sweetheart. I've got a Superdorf retic that's already slowed down at 7 feet, but I have a ornate Nile monitor that's going to get pretty big too.
Wow.
They're all little right now, but they're going to get big.
Yeah.
So I want to build a 80 by 30 foot by 15-foot tall metal building that houses all my animals in there and even more.
Yeah.
And the big animals are going to get 15 by 15 by 15-foot
Mm-hmm.
naturalistic cages. And I'm not looking at the reptile industry for equipment. We've already went too big for anything reptile related to work. So I'm looking at pool stuff, pool
Yeah.
filters, irrigation lines,
Mm-hmm.
concrete, legit real trees. I'm looking at skylights to allow heat in and big old radiant heat panels for heat,
Right.
um, things like that. And that's where that building is going to come in. But I've told enough people in the reptile world around my area that they said, that'll do really good if you open that up like a privately toured zoo or something, kind of like Chandler's Wildlife. And I'll start thinking like, it'll be there, so why not?
There you go. I hope.
And
Yeah, I wish you the best on that.
thank you. And I'm already thinking about trying. I've already been talking to Tristan from the Hobby Hanger
Mm-hmm.
and Jen Black. I've been talking about them about possibly doing something once that has been finished.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe do something like a reptile festival or something like that, where it's like a lot of uh, the reptile hobby people and all that can come, and we do something kind of like Carpet Fest or Croc Fest or something, but it's not going to be
Rock.
like something like that.
Yeah, that would be so great. Like have like a little seminar, and then have like a slot open for like a education seminar thing where kids could come and see the animal, and you get to talk about it, and let the kids know that just a fun education thing.
Yeah, definitely. And I've even told people, I was like, and if I do open that as a private zoo,
Hmm.
I could take some of the animals I can trust out and let people interact with them.
Yeah, that would
So,
be.
and like I said, my retic, I got my Silioasis, Elvira. She's 5 foot now. And
Hmm.
when I open that cage, she comes right on out and she'll curl up on my chest and just lay her head right on my heart, and she'll stay like that. I can walk around everyone, and she'll just maybe get up once in a while and just look around and just calm down again.
Nice. That would be.
So it's a weird kind of connection that she has with me, but I think that's going to be awesome when she gets up
Mhm.
there to 18 plus feet, if she's still like that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. All right, Chris. So we are at the halfway mark, but because of the whole different, we're in a different room. I can't play the commercials, the new ones that we have. I don't know why, but anyways, I will play the old version of my old intro. This is the only commercial I have, so we're just gonna play that. Don't go anywhere. Okay, never mind. Oh my goodness. So, yeah, guys, we are in, as you know, every week I have problems, technical difficulties all the time. So, we're not going to play commercials. Okay. So, we're just going to keep the party going. Okay. So, Chris, um, you had mentioned that you know Tristan. So, who is one of your mentors in the hobby that, or in the community, that you look up to and that you can go for advice whenever you have questions of your future projects?
I'd say the people who reach out for advice is uh, Dax from D&T Retics and Mr. Joe from Joe Hall. He formerly was with Reach Out Reptiles. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah, those are my real close buddies right there. But honestly, mentors, my mentor's already passed away. I've been in this for too long. The Crocodile Hunter's already gone, and we just lost. Um, we've been losing some of the older people too. So,
Yeah.
like I said, I don't really have a mentor. Everything that's in this room is kind of like I just looked at the wild, and I want to recreate that.
Yeah.
I build my own cages. I kind of pave my own road with how I work with my reptiles.
Yeah.
I don't listen to care sheets. I don't listen really much. If I have a question, I know a few people I'll reach out to,
Hmm.
but most of the time I just look up what's happening in their native range.
Yes.
What are they eating in their native range? How's their temperature? How's their humidity? Um, so that's
Yeah.
how I do it. Like for instance, y'all saw the Cobra's cage. That's a concrete background that I saw a picture from a documentary about Egyptian cobras.
Okay. Hold on. You said Egyptian cobras. I'm half Egyptian, so you have experience with Egyptian cobras?
No,
Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought you.
I just this one came from a buddy, Brian Lister. He just got rid of all his reptiles because life changes and all that. But he had two Egyptian that they bred, And he asked when he was working the oil field if I go over there and watch his venomous snakes, that he would gift me a baby cobra when it was born.
Oh, so
So
happy.
that's how I got. I don't know if she's a female. Her name is um, uh, if it's a male, it's King Tut. If it's a female, it's uh, Cleopatra.
Oh, ayuni, mahal. Okay, oh my God, that's so cute. Yeah, and for my other show, I'm trying to do more cultural based background stuff. Like I have an Egyptian tarantula,
That's
but I'm trying
awesome.
to get, yes, anything that's from Egypt. I'm trying to get more into that. But anyways, I I believe, and I know you can concur with this statement, that for us to be able to give a healthy home for these animals is like how you mentioned, know how they're living in the wild and recreate that, basically a replica of their environment. So what kind of advice could you give to newcomers, or even, the most experienced? What kind of advice could you give to us, based on the enclosure setups and stuff like that?
Well, for the most experienced, they should already know what I'm about to say. But if you're a newcomer, it's like there's multiple ways of doing this. There's not just one. Um, I, I, one thing to say is just ask around, surround yourself with a good, like a people, good, natured people, and all that will lift you up and give you the good advice. Don't be around somebody that's so negative or anything like that. And again, if it doesn't work for them, doesn't mean it's not going to work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Your animal will tell you if you're doing a good job or not. There's like, just listen to your animal, just watch your animal. If your monitor, for instance, my Nile monitor, if she's under the water bowl, she wants more humidity.
Yep.
Um, if she's staying on the heat lamp more often, well, she wants more hotter temperatures.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to your animals. Your animals will tell you what they want. If they're trying to stay away, they never bask. Maybe you got it too hot. Um,
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, just pay attention, look for those clues, and I think that's a really good advice, because
yeah, and
we look.
I'm
Yeah.
not an expert at this stuff. I'm still learning at this.
Mm-hmm.
Being there for so long, there's still stuff. Oh my god, I still don't know how to do some things. I
Mm,
just so we're constantly always learning in this. So
yeah.
even the most experienced keeper out there, there's still stuff y'all need to learn stuff.
Yeah.
Learn about them. You can't know everything.
Right. Yeah, it's a constant learning, and it's learning and mistakes. They go hand in hand.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. So, what is an animal that you would love to have in this, besides the salty, that you would love to have?
Can it be? I got two. One's legal and the other one's non-legal.
Shout it out.
Okay, green anaconda. And then a female green anaconda, but then a
Ooh,
tuatara.
a what?
Tuatara.
What is that?
Okay, we got the four clades of reptiles: crocodilians, turtles, lizards, and snakes. Well,
Uh
there's a
huh.
fifth one called a tuatara that dates back even to the dinosaurs' age. That's over in New Zealand. They look like a lizard, but they're not a lizard. They're their own clade.
What?
So we actually have five different reptiles.
I gotta look that up. Talk more about that real quick, because I gotta look that up.
I know they've been around. I think the Jurassic or the Jurassic ages. They were looking at the T Rexes. They've survived so long. They're only on the island of New Zealand. They grow about, I think, a little bit bigger than a bearded dragon. They're highly illegal to even own because they're only found on that island. They have a third eye on top of their head,
Oh my
and they resemble a lizard, but more prehistoric.
God. Yeah. This is the coolest thing. Wait, I hope this is what it is. They have like pure black eyes.
Yep,
Okay. This is like
and they have little
literally.
spikes on the back of their skin. Yep,
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can. Wait, hold on. Okay. That,
yep, that's Tuataras.
look at that. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. Oh, That is amazing. So that's something that you would like, if possible, to have in your
Oh,
collection.
I would love to work with a tuatara, but again, you get caught with that, you're going to prison for a long, long time.
I imagine. Are they invasive or
Nope.
endangered?
I think they might be endangered just because
Mhm.
they're only found on New Zealand,
Okay.
but I can't really remember as today of what their species is, if
Oh,
they're threatened or not, if they're threatened or not.
wow, that's amazing. See, you learn something new every day.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm real. I don't really care about morphs. Like you start talking about the scrambler, I'm thinking a scrambler like it's a the laser detector in a car that scrambles the little speed traps the cops have. I don't
mm,
know morphs. I know localities,
right.
like
Yeah.
the native stuff. That's what I like focusing. Like I do have a few morphs in here.
Hmm.
Most of the morphs I got are surrenders. The only morph I literally bought is my Superdorf retic
Hmm.
pumpkin, and then I've got two pastel Western Diamondbacks.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
besides that, everything else is completely natural looking.
Mm, yeah.
And come on, if you don't like the natural look first, what are you in this hobby for?
Hmm.
Because they all came from that. I
Exactly.
get it. There's beautiful morphs out there are, but again, they all started from the locality wild type.
Yep. It's like the jungle carpet pythons. There's the Papuans. There's the Brettles. There's a lot, and then
I've got an IJ carpet
you do.
in that cage right there. She's or he's in real deep shed.
Oh wow, nice. Yeah, just like the boas. My boa's looking at me right now. Actually, oh my gosh, my Hog Island boa. There's the hoggies, the tamahumaras. There's so many different types of boas, not only morphs but localities. And that's
Yep.
something people don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I do not work with just one species. Like there's something different in every single cages.
Hmm.
I've got a cobra, two tarantulas, a tokay gecko named Lucifer, three mangrove pit vipers, um, the carpet python, Joanna, the savannah monitor. I've got two western diamondbacks, one western Massasauga, one canebrake timber, a Sonoran gopher, a desert iguana, a bearded dragon that hopefully will be finding a new home pretty soon,
Mm,
um, a corn snake, Smoky Mountain rat snake, and a Texas rat.
wow. Question: could you show us your gopher snake?
Yeah, I'll go get her.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I've always wanted to see like the different comparison of the gopher snake and a rat snake, because I think they're a little bit the same, if I'm not mistaken. Anybody in the comments can go ahead and write
Oh,
that down.
come on. Shit.
Oh, I don't think she's gonna want to come out. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm gonna blow you up. All right.
Okay, hold this.
Very good.
All right, here she is.
Oh wow, look at
She's a
those.
Sonoran gopher.
So I hear, okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Gopher snakes, are they closely related to rat snakes?
They are in the same family as the rat snakes, the clubrids, but they're related to bull snakes and pine snakes.
Bull snakes. All right.
They're
Okay.
all in the same family as Pituophis.
Pituophis. Okay. So here in the comments, Kiko, Flora Esoteca, the both colubrids
Yes.
but different families. Okay.
Yep. True.
Yep. Oh, there it is. There's the comment right there. Just like what you said. Oh, okay. Wow. Look at that. Oh, and here's another one. The
Yeah. Pantherophis.
Panthophorus. Okay.
I've learned those definitely from listening to Zach and um, um, I'm blanking on names. I told you I'm bad on names. Over
No,
on
that's
CCR Radio, Clubber and
okay.
Clubroid Radio.
Yeah. And this is a female?
Yes, she's
Wow.
still growing. She came
Still
in
going?
because the gentleman Yeah, I believe this species can get up 6 feet, if I'm
6 feet
correct. I think. Someone in the comments, let me know if that's true. Right now, she's probably 4 feet.
or okay. She looks huge. That but let me see the belly real quick. The is there a pattern on her belly or is it just like blushing in?
It's just blushing in,
Okay, okay,
mostly
okay.
white.
Oh, okay, okay. Now, do they have localities too, or are they just
Yes, they do. Oh, they do.
trying
Um,
to get you off of here and I can't? Okay,
every when it comes to the bull snakes and all that, definitely depends on what county you're in. They could be different. Um, for instance, the Stillwater
yeah.
bull is mostly red because of our red clay. When you get out west, they start looking like this more. You get them, they got Sonoran gophers, they got San Francisco gophers, a bunch of different ones, and they're all going to have a little different pattern. But what's cool about gopher snakes, I don't remember if they have a modified trachea or something, but they can hiss and sound like rattlesnakes.
Do they move their tails like a
Yes,
yeah?
almostly every snake will do that.
Oh yeah. Is oh sorry. Where's my puggies? Oh, he's never mind. My Southern California snake is. Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. Wow. I when it comes to bull snakes, rat snakes, and gophers, I hardly ever see them. You hardly see them either. But yeah, those are
Oh
like
no, when it comes to rat snakes and bulls, I see them a lot. If you want to find a bull snake, cruise around these back roads about during the day, especially in the morning when it heats up, you'll find a bull. If you want to find a rat snake, go start around 6 o'clock and cruise up to 10 o'clock.
okay,
You'll
awesome.
find rat snakes out the door.
Perfect. Yeah. Around here you have your corn snakes and your garter snakes, but I've always wanted to see a rat snake or a gopher snake. Oh, I'm gonna blow you up real quick again because
Yeah.
that's a beautiful snake.
And then
Yeah, when
she's
it
not
comes
no
to
more. If she's straight a San Francisco or a Sonoran gopher.
no, okay. Amazing. Real quick, so because Kiko is in the comments, I'm gonna put this back up. Flora Esoterica. So I don't have the commercial for it, but he does every first of the Sunday in oh my gosh, Manassas. He does a kind of like a mini expo, but he has a brewery. And so every first of the month, first
I've
Sunday,
heard about that.
right? Yes. Wait.
I heard I don't know remember where I heard that from, but I heard that because I drive a semi truck for a day job. I drive a rock hauler, and that's all I do. Listen to reptile podcasts on Spotify.
Yeah. Well, now you can add this one because we do fun stuff here. Um,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it here on my tablet. All right. I don't remember which one I played it on, but I'm gonna try and play it here. All right, let's see if I can find it. Ah, I got it. I got it. Yay! I saved us.
But yeah, her cage, it's there's a picture of a canyon in New Mexico that I literally just looked on my phone and I had a knife carving tool, and
Mhm.
start carving the styrofoam. And then I coated it in dry lock tinted to look like the same color of the rocks out there.
Oh,
And behind the rocks is a full cave that's a humid hide for her too.
oh, okay.
So
That's so cool.
actually,
Uh,
I build a lot of my own cages. Like for instance, that one is where my retics are. That's all wood and that's pink. I spray painted pink all over the front of it. Then I
yeah,
wrote black over it, so the pink's down in the low areas, while the flat black covers the top of it.
cool.
Also, if you do go to my social medias, you'll see the tracks and the little pool handles.
Hmm.
My pool handles are snakes. They're 3D printed
That
from
is
Honored
cool.
Reptiles. You can
Yeah.
get a hold of him on Facebook or Instagram, Honored
Okay.
Reptiles. If you need to, I'll send you a link to his stuff. And
Yeah.
he 3D prints everything. And you're talking about If
Yeah.
you build your own cages, or even get PVC ones, and you want neon colored tracks and handles in it,
Yeah.
it'll make that pop so much.
So
You
cool.
hear that?
Yeah, that was the gopher.
Gonna do it again? She saw something that she didn't like.
Mm, that is
but
amazing.
but
I
yeah,
love that sound.
that glass on those tracks will slide so easily.
Amazing. All right, so I'm gonna play the commercial so that way you know and the audience knows. All right, I'm going to blow myself up. Literally. Okay. Cool. So I'm gonna play the commercial and you guys check it out. All right, cool.
Beasts, Brews, and Botany is the most unique reptile show in Northern Virginia and maybe in the country. It's at Eavesdrop Brewery that has delicious alcoholic beverages and a wonderful array of food in the area as well. Courtyards to chill in. It's dog friendly. It's kid friendly. You can bring the whole entire family out. You can get all your plants, arachnids, reptiles. You could get dart frogs, vampire crabs, and take photos with reptiles as well. The first Sunday of each month at Eavesdrop Brewery is Beasts and Brews, so the reptile show. And the second Sunday of every month is Brews and Botany at Eavesdrop Brewery. Now, this event is held by my good friend Kiko, and he actually has a variety of carnivorous plants as well. He ships said carnivorous plants anywhere in the United States, including Alaska and Hawaii. So that's Venus flytraps, sundews, any carnivorous plant you could want. Go give him a follow at Flora Esoterica on Instagram and Facebook. And definitely, if you're in Northern Virginia, you need to check out Beasts, Brews, and Botany. You will not be disappointed.
Okay, so every time, yeah, cool. Every time, oh, okay.
I'm gonna
Every
go put her
time,
up real quickly.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
That's one of my favorite commercials because not only do you get to go to these places and have a great time, you get to learn. Oop, okay, playing double here. Huh? Oh, you're welcome, Kiko. Of course, it's one of my favorite commercials. Yeah. So, oh wait, is he back? Can't see. No, he's not back. Okay, awesome. Yeah. So anyone who's watching, go check that out. I am excited because next month I'm going there, so that'll be exciting. Okay. Chris, on Vibes Up, if only we had our background. We get to play a game, not like I do on my other show, but this is like a this or that type of like fun feel type of game. You want to play?
yeah.
Okay, awesome. Because we have a few minutes before we end. All right, so this is a short this or that, and it's either like a which would you prefer type of thing. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Would you rather have cold brew coffee or hot coffee?
Cold brew with bourbon.
Uh-oh.
I don't drink coffee. I want more of the bourbon.
Oh, okay. He's a bourbon guy. All right. Would you rather have rugs on the floor or hardwood floor?
Hardwood floors.
Would you rather wear boots or flip flops? I can't say that word. Flip
Flops.
flops. Flip flops.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Would you rather go to the beach for vacation or to the lake?
Beach.
Beach.
Swim with
Hey.
sharks.
Yes. Okay. Where am I? Okay. Do car rides or ride horses? Horse ride.
Car rides.
Car rides. Yeah, me too.
My other channel's Rockabilly Customs, where I build hot rods and do stupid stuff in hot rods.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I got a 600 horsepower 71 Maverick, if anybody wants to know, and a drifting lawnmower I'm building.
All right. Would you rather ride a roller coaster or a carriage?
Roller coaster.
Cool. Oh, you're gonna like this one. Okay. I already know this one. Would you rather have a crocodile or a caiman for a pet?
Croc.
Of course. That was too easy. Okay. Okay. Would you rather have live plants in the enclosure or fake plants?
Live.
Mm. It's very healthy. Very healthy.
It helps with humidity too and air exchange.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess it goes hand in hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Our last one. Have live feeders or breed live breeders?
I
Or
breed my own.
yeah. I
How do you
think
think I have so many reptiles?
yeah. Yeah. I
And
think
I know what goes into my feeders too.
yeah. Yeah. It helps you learn as well what kind of feeders are good for your pets too.
Yeah, and for instance, Ozzy, my 14-foot Burns, he eats 5 to 10 pound rabbits that are outside breeding.
Ooh, wow.
Everything else eats quail and rats and mice. They're just literally outside.
That's so
So
cool.
it's cheaper to breed your own than
Yeah.
to buy every time. I mean, I wouldn't have the money to. Of course, I don't have the money to. That's why I build my own stuff. I don't buy pre-made cages. All my glass cages have been donated.
Yeah. That's good.
So,
Yeah. I think you can go on Morph Market, not Morph Market, Facebook Market, and if you're on a budget, you can also do that for those who are watching who want to get into the hobby and you don't know where to
yeah,
start. Hey,
yeah, definitely.
yeah, there's
And
no shame.
a lot of times, what you, I go off this rule: if it's not front opening cage, it's a standard top reaching in cage, dollar per gallon. That's the only thing I'll pay. So 40 gallons, $40.
Mm,
For instance, you have a 55 gallon. Yeah, I know those things suck because they're not as wide, but go get you an acrylic panel and cut it, make you doors, and stand that thing up tall. Can you
yeah,
imagine the tree frog cage or the little snakes and all that, or
mhm,
any arboreal
yeah,
setup? That's a crazy arboreal setup there.
that is. I have so my ball pythons. You know how every ball python has a different personality and they have a different preference towards environment. So,
Yeah, I only got three, and they're going to be gone soon, so I won't have any.
oh, yeah. But as you can agree, they have different preference to what they like. So I have one
Mhm.
ball python who prefers to be arboreal than terrestrial. So in the future or soon enough, I'm gonna have to convert his enclosure to like arboreal setup. I have like the terrestrial at the same time. And I think that's a really fun project for anyone who's getting into the hobby or who's been in it for a while. Play around with it with the environment, but keep it, their preferred environment.
If you go over to Instagram, my most recent post, I have a 5x3 window that I looked and said that'd be great for a door for an enclosure. I've
Mm,
got a 5x3 enclosure I'm building the skeleton right now. Now I got to put the skin on it, which is the wood, and coat the inside with dry lock.
hmm
Go to the well, I've already got enough driftwood from the lake.
mm,
Um, that's going to be my Burns cage while we move.
yeah,
I wanted something big enough that it's not too small for him, but small enough where I can kind of consolidate everything. Um, but his big 6x8 by 4 foot cage is going to be disassembled.
oh,
So
okay.
he's a
Correct.
big snake. I got him because the gentleman was moving to Texas, and if anybody knows about Texas laws, you cannot take a Burns or a retic into Texas, and if they're born in Texas, you can't take it out of Texas.
Wow.
So it's a weird law, but he
Yeah.
messaged me. He's like, "Dude, you want it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll take it." And yeah, he's about 14 foot. He's actually one of the ambassador animals that I take with me because he's so puppy dog
Mm,
calm. And people, us reptile people, when we see a Burms, like, "Oh, that's cool." To somebody that does not like or not around reptiles, that's the coolest thing around.
yeah, it is.
I've been on the news with this snake, and
Wow.
when you get on the news, 90% of the time it's bad things. No,
Hmm
they are literally talking about they literally called me out. Reptiles and Oddities will be at the Durant Earth Day show on April 17th. If you want your picture with Ozzy Osbourne, go see him at his booth.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, that's like, I'm trying to build a community, and I'm trying to start with my local community first.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I think you've been a real help to your community and to the internet community, basically for all reptile keepers. So you've done amazing with what you're doing. So congrats.
Thank you. Thank
Yep.
you. I know going to the Dallas NRBC show this Saturday, so if anybody sees me, I'll be wearing my Reptiles and Oddities shirt. Come up and say hi.
Yeah.
I'm also going to go up to Phil Gross and see if he'll arm wrestle me. That's one of my buddies right there. Every time I go, he calls me out every time he sees me.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one thing also I did in this community, the reptile community.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to go and search the people in my area
Mm-hmm.
that are doing good things. So
Yeah.
I can surround myself with the good people. So therefore, because you are who you hang out with. That's why Joe, Dax from D&T, Chris McVarsy, people like that, is so I can call if I need to talk to them about, hey, this is going on, I need help. Like, for instance, I just had mites here about 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Got it under control, and my vet found out, and they actually called me, said, hey, you bring your retic in. If you bring something in showing, because they heard neck guard will work. And they literally called me up because they said, hey, somebody said you were dealing with mites. We heard about this. Do you have something to show, like a paper? And I said, yes, I do. I have a scientific paper. They're like, great, bring that in, bring that retic in, and we'll get you a subscription. I took it in the next day. Boom, I got a subscription for NexGard. Now all my animals have it. And it's flea and tick medicine for dogs and cats, but found out it turns the reptile blood toxic to mites.
Wow. But does it cause any harm to the animal?
Nope. You proportion it out to them and feed it to them through their feeders.
Okay.
I'll send you the paper link that I got from Reptilian Workshop. Or Workshop Reptilian's the one that sent me the scientific paper. I'll send it to you.
Yeah.
Because, no longer going to Petco or PetSmart anymore for crickets. I'm ordering from Flukers strictly because they're just right down in Baton Rouge.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
I came out of there crickets. I also came out there with mites. So, yeah.
That's scary.
You're telling me I found out through the pet store here that some other people got mites from Petco because Petco and PetSmart get their crickets from the same vendor. Mm-hmm. And they had mites, and they said, yeah, a few of their animals already died. I'm thinking, I lost my 2 boas because I think they compounded on something else. Wow. But nothing happened to my retic, and I'm more tied to my retics than my boas because my boas are surrenders. Retics were something I actually sought after. But now when I get my Serenale or Guyana red tail, oh dear Lord, that's when you'll see the 360-degree cylinders. That's naturalistic. So that's what that animal will go in.
Hey, Adrian. Nice. Wow. So, Chris, you have been a plethora of information. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. And I think everyone in the audience is going to benefit tremendously. So thank you.
Hey, thank y'all. And we didn't even touch on the alligator that I almost caught.
We have a little bit of time left. So if you want to touch base on that real quick, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Back in 2007, whenever our Great Lake Tucson flooded because all the rain came down, we idiots around here like to go bow fishing. And I'm out there bow fishing, and I see a soft shell. I am a nerd when it comes to soft shells.
Yeah.
First thing I do, dive in after the soft shell, and I'm standing in 5 foot of water. Hey, buddy, you need to get me on your podcast.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So I caught the turtle, and I'm like, I caught the turtle, and my buddy is on the boat. It's like, shut the shut the F up, get back in this boat calmly. I'm like, why? Turn around. There's like a 5 or 6 foot or something like that big old gator just sitting on the log right there. And
Wow.
I'm like from here, maybe 10 feet close to it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, it's just a swamp puppy. And
No,
so I
I
just
don't
make my
like it.
way. It did not come off that log or nothing. It just literally just stayed there sunbathing. Did not even care that I was that close to it, which I was like 10 feet from it. So it wasn't like right there.
Yeah.
But we have alligators around here. They're here.
Yeah.
The news has covered them. People have so many pictures of them. Me
Mhm.
being the herper that I am, I have so many eye shines at night. An alligator's eyes were
Yeah.
shine red.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
I allegedly, I'm going to say allegedly, big time. We're fishing down in the Oxbow, and I'm sitting there in the driver's seat of the boat, and I just read my reel down, and I looked down the water, and without thinking, I went, grabbed it, ripped this little baby, and it's going, ear, 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 ear. And
Yeah.
my wife is saying over there, like, what the hell did you do? And I was like, I got a gator. And
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
just turned it loose. I love alligators, like crocodilians. Like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, father likes daughter.
Mm-hmm.
We have a picture of my daughter holding alligators with the grin from ear to ear.
Oh.
She loves them. She begs me to get crocodiles.
Oh. So you had mentioned that you have a monitor. What was it?
I got 2 of them. I got a ornate Nile monitor, and I've got a Savannah monitor.
Wow. All right. So if you want to talk monitors specifically, that's the person to talk to right there.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. My Nile, she's going to get a 15 by 15 by 15, and we're bringing in boulders for it. And we're going to hook an irrigation system that look like a little river
Mm-hmm.
that circulates through for the filter. But we're going to put
Yeah.
African cichlids and all that stuff in there too. But we're going to make it naturalistic too, where she's like, because ornate, she's down from the Congo area. So let's build it like the Congo. My green anaconda, I want to make a river basin like where
Mhm.
you'd find anacondas. My
Mhm.
retic, I want to build the Indonesian forests. Um, the berms, same thing. Then the other berms, Florida.
Yeah.
I'm giving them these big cages, and I'm even going to have a montane room. But again, this all idea is coming in after I get done with the barmaminium that I'm building.
Yeah.
As soon as the barmaminium's done, it's all forced onto the reptiles. Because I want crocodiles. I want crocs. So I already know a breeder up in Pennsylvania. But if anybody wants to send me a crocodile, I will promote y'all for the rest of my life. I'm just
Yes.
saying, I'll give you my address. Message me on Instagram. I'll give you a ball python.
Wait, you do a switch with it. So actually, if you are interested in more of that topic on monitors, Nick over at Triple Six Serpents
Yeah.
has a show tonight, 6 Central. Nick, go ahead, write it on so people can go watch your show right after this.
I've talked
Yeah.
to Nick quite a bit off of Instagram.
Okay.
Tristan said that him and I would be really good friends because of our likeness in metal.
Oh, okay. There you go. So go ahead and after this show, go watch his show. Okay.
Yeah, oh, definitely. I'll watch his stuff quite a bit. I have it playing in the background a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So, Nick, how was your experience here now that we're a minute out to get out of here? I'm so happy that you got to go on the show. It wasn't the background that we wanted, but.
Hey, no problem at all. It's still been awesome.
There you go. There you go.
So 8 p.m. Central Time. So sweet. Yeah. If anybody wants to find out what I'm doing, it's Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. All reptiles and oddities. Just like Rob Christian says himself. Don't add me on Facebook because it's only for my close people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
But
anyone else can find you on Instagram. But
yeah, all reptiles and oddities. If y'all are down in Dallas Saturday and you'll see me, come say hi to me.
awesome.
Trust
Yes.
me, my wife won't throw a spell on you. No, even though she's a witch. Nope, she won't.
Thank you so much for being here, Chris. I enjoyed it. And big shout out to Tristan for hooking this up, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Tristan, buddy, we'll see you down here this fall.
Awesome. All right. So because this is the wrong layout, I don't have an outro. So I'm just going to play our old one and then we'll get out of here.
Yep.
So thank you so much, Chris. It was so phenomenally great to meet you.
Yep, likewise. And everybody in the chat, y'all have a good night and we'll see y'all.
All right. Bye, everybody.
So how was that?